On November 2nd and 3rd, the APA MMET program is putting on their annual Beatles fundraiser show at First Christian Church. This year, they are performing the Beatles' entire musical output from 1967, which includes songs from Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band and Magical Mystery Tour, as well as singles and songs the Beatles wrote for other artists to celebrate the 50th anniversary of this iconic year in music. This is a continuation of an ongoing theme of yearly Beatles shows. Last year, they did songs released in 1966, and before that, 1965. They plan to do 1968 next year, featuring songs and outtakes from the White Album.
In a normal show, if we were doing a tribute to the Beatles, we would be doing album order, which is just the order that it appears in the album. But we have this giant storyline behind everything, and we have the dates they were all recorded, how they were recorded. So it's kind of like a history lesson and showing how each song influenced the making of every other song and all that stuff.
The Beatles show is basically a fundraiser show where we do whatever albums the Beatles came out with this specific year 50 years ago, so it was 50 years ago today.
They're all Beatles songs that we're doing for this. We also have a pre-show before this, and the pre-show will have other songs from other artists in the year 67. So that will be fun. That show's before the actual Beatles show.
We have a lot of weird, psychedelic stuff. The Beatles were very experimental at this point.
Okay, so the big ones, I'm the Walrus, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, with a little help from my friends.
My favorite Beatles song is probably Love Is All You Need, or All You Need Is Love, depending on which album you're talking about. Fake fans.
The show's going to be great. Honestly, we've got tons of different performers. You can see the pre-show where we'll have our sophomores and our freshmen play. And the show is overall going to be really fun. We have a lot of complex arrangements, a lot of talented musicians. It's going to be really fun. We'll have a silent auction in the front and other different opportunities to hang out other than just the music. But it's going to be a really fun show, and we hope you guys will enjoy it.
Being an MMET, I've learned so much more about music, like how to listen to songs and figure them out instead of relying on sheet music, and how to work with other people in a collaborative position. Basically, it's just taught me a lot about being more self-sufficient, because it's not really like a you do this, you do that program. It's kind of student-run and student-driven, and you kind of work together cohesively to make a final product like the Beatles show.
People should see this show because it's such a great opportunity to experience some of the music that shaped the rest of the world today.
It's just a good time. It's a lot of stuff you probably won't hear performed live in its entirety ever in any other setting. It's just not practical for anyone else to do it, but we're doing it, so yeah.
Since it's a fundraiser, all proceeds from this show go back into the program. Our students have been working very hard to make this show the best it possibly can be. If you would like to see this amazing tribute to the classic songs of the Beatles, tickets are available online, or you can purchase them in the APA office.
It's going to be a really great show, so we really hope you enjoy it.
Come see the Beatles show!
See you guys at the show!
Well, I just had to laugh.